Good morning, Saskatchewan. Yeah, it's me. I have a really bad cold today. So excuse me if I sound a little bit strange. And welcome to edition 101 of Switchback. I want to thank everyone that helped us out so much with our Centennial show last week. We had a really good time. So I've been battling this cold all week, and I've tried just about everything I could think of. In fact, I'm making myself a warm drink here. If you folks out there have a cold remedy, why don't you let me know about it? Give us a call right now and tell me a cold remedy. Maybe something that your grandma always tells you about, or just something that you think is going to help me, because I'm going to be lucky to get through the next 90 minutes of television the way, excuse me, the way I feel right now. Now, we have a very entertaining show this morning. It may not have words towards the end of it as my voice goes, but we hope it does. Very interesting videos today, and one of my favorite Get Smarts. But enough talk of it. Let's take a look at it now on today's headlines.
He told me in a day I might have to wear a trust. Woo!
Weird Al Yankovic gives us a lift with a twist. Here he is, living with a hernia.
Such aggravation.
Living with a hernia.
Gonna be my ruination.
Below this window is a chaos truck full of mattresses.
A dying cowboy drops in on Max. This week's episode is called The Day Smart Turned Chicken.
Missed it by that much.
And there's Howard Jones. He turns loose his crazy crayons with his latest, You Know I Love You. And one of the top videos from '86, Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer, complete with 7,000 edits and 2 dancing chickens. Oh, welcome back, Saskatchewan. I got to apologize for the way I sound and maybe even the way I look. I've looked this way for quite a while, actually, but I have a really bad cold, so bear with me. And if you have a cold remedy, give me a call and tell me all about it. Excuse me. Oh, that's good stuff. Now, on this morning's show, we've also got our regular good news segment. Plus, I'm going to read some of the jokes which you people have sent to us. Also got a prize to hand out. We call it the Best Jest Award. So it's what I consider to be the best of a bad lot of jokes. Actually, they're not too bad. We're also going to answer some What's Your Beefs. We've got some details on our Man in Motion contest that deals with Rick Hansen, a chance for you folks to cheer Rick on as his journey continues across our country. And there's some big prizes. Actually, I guess they're small prizes, but important prizes for you folks out there, so we'll have details on that a little bit later on. Plus, our special guest today is the fastest and friendliest fiddler in the universe. I'm sure, and I've been to most of the other planets. I can guarantee Roy Warhurst, our special guest, who is the fiddler on Country West, is the fastest and friendliest fiddler in the world. He'll be here to explain fiddling and fiddle around with me as well, and you can chat to Roy a little bit later on our program. Calendars. I want to talk just really quickly about some calendars here. Because it's the start of 1987, I want you to know I've got all kinds of calendars. One here from the Saskatchewan Recreation Society. I don't know, everybody sends us calendars. We got one from A&M Records here, all kinds of important dates, pictures of the Winnipeg staff and Sting and weird things like this. People send you calendars, I guess, so you'll remember them for the whole year. I got one from my alderman, Ted Chollett. Sorry, Ted, I think you're actually a councilman now. You're not an alderman. Here's one from the Leader Post, so they'll know when the paper's supposed to be there. They're usually within a day or two of having a paper on time. I got one from my MLA, Louis Simard. Thank you very much. You'd think I'll never be late again. I got one from the fellow who sold me a house. Won't mention that one. Got one here, A Taste of Saskatchewan, your SGI agent's calendar. There's some. I like this one because there's pictures of food and sort of a lot of different ethnic costumes and things like that. So if you haven't got your new calendars out yet, that's a big mistake. I got the new Fire Flames calendar for '87 as well, and a big Fire Flames calendar. Actually, I got this one, sort of an international. There's a nice picture for you. It's the Firefighters Calendar 1987 from the International Association of Firefighters. This came from Grant and Curity. Thanks very much, Grant. It's got all 12 months in it. Also has Grant's birthday. And while we're speaking of important dates, I want to remind you folks of March the 15th. That is the day that Switchback comes to Saskatoon. We'll have details on that Saskatoon show, well, closer to March 15th. I'm not feeling any better. Hurry up with those cold remedies, you guys, because I'm a little bit under the weather here. Time now for a really strange video. I mentioned we got some unique videos, and this time it's Weird Al Yankovic. Now, just so you folks can be reminded of what this guy's done. The first time we saw Al, he did Michael Jackson's Beat It. He changed it and called it Eat It. Then he turned Madonna's Like a Virgin into Like a Surgeon. Then Cyndi Lauper's Girls Just Want to Have Fun became Girls Just Want to Have Lunch. He's got a new album out. It's called Polka Party. Ruthless People becomes Toothless People. Robert Palmer's Addicted to Love becomes Addicted to Spuds. And the one we're going to show you this morning is his remake of a James Brown, Living in America. Al calls it Living with a Hernia. Welcome back, Saskatchewan. I got a bit of a cold today. I'm sorry. Any resemblance to a real person, either fictional or disastrous, is purely coincidental. We've changed my voice to protect the innocent. Cold remedy. Shayla tells me to break up garlic into little pieces and put it on my toast. Brian, who lives in Regina, says hot lemon juice with honey once or twice a day. Jason says chicken noodle soup. Now, Jason, come on. You really think I'm going to eat noodle soup? Come on now, it's a little close to home. I do have some cream of mushroom I'm probably going to try a little bit later on. Shade says tea with lots of honey. That's popular. I like Shauna here. She says pink candies. Lots of pink candies. If you got some other cold remedies, please let me know. I want to remind you folks about our show from last week. Actually, I don't need to remind you because hundreds of you sent in the entries with your answers to our contest question. You will remember last week's show was our 100th edition, our centennial edition of Switchback. Now, for our contest, we showed you people 15 different guests who have appeared on Switchback, and your chore was to write down at least 3 of them. Some of you got a lot more than 3, but everyone got at least 3. Now, we're going to roll that tape, and I'll quickly give you the answers for all 15. Our first guest there is Expo Ernie. That's Punxsutawney Phil the Groundhog. That's Jack Semple from the Luxury Blues Band. That's Phyllis Wright, my mother. That's Gaetan Boucher, a speed skater. That's Stinky the Clown. That's Stu Jeffries, the host of Good Rockin' Tonight. That's the Chicken, the star of our show. That's Steve Fogno, whose Journey for Lives was big. That's Howard Green, who stars on What's New. That's David Suzuki, who stars on The Nature of Things. That's Bob Schneider. That's Denny Dent. I'm boiling over here. Youch, there's Dave Shannon. And there's Adam West, who is the initial host of Get Smart. Excuse me, I'm going to unplug this thing because I'm burning myself. Ouch. Okay, my kettle runneth over. Anyway, that was, I think I got all the 15 names in there amidst my scalding. So thanks very much for everybody who entered. You did very, very well. I want to quickly mention some of the people who did extremely well, and you may notice we don't have the entries here right now. Trust me, the entries will appear within seconds. Here are the people that did very, very well. Krista Balico, Michelle Gafenku, Matthew Gafenku, Matthew Larocque, Tyler Lacouf, Dennis Francis, and Stacy Wolf, who all live in Regina, all got 10 of the 15 correct. Erica Dick and Brent Fox in Saskatoon also got 10 correct. And Tanya Kessler, Melissa Barron, Charlene Carissima Charlene, who lives in Vonda, also got 10 correct. Also, Corey Bauer in Dinsmore. Corey, I think it's your birthday today. Do we still have that picture of Corey? He is such a cute... There he is. Happy birthday to Corey Bauer. Perhaps the cutest person on the planet. Your sister Christy told me to say that you're really cute because you would be embarrassed. All those people got at least 10 correct. Laura Wolf and Kim Statler in Regina got 11 correct. Shelley Sorensen in Ogama got 12 correct. Scott Leach in Regina, 12 and a half correct. I don't know how you get a half a correct one. Caroline Sorensen in Ogama, who is a UAFO and not ashamed of it, also got 12 and a half. The big winner, I guess, was Jennifer Murray in Regina, who got 13 out of the 15. The only ones you missed, Jennifer, were Denny Dent and Bob Schneider. Those were, I guess, 2 of the more challenging ones. This is fun. Bear with me. Be patient. I'm still waiting for the entries to appear. I think soon they will appear. Not only was it interesting trying to read some of the things because the spelling was so strange, let me tell you, folks, some of the weird answers we got. These people were never guests on Switchback, but you people thought they were. These are the types of people that people guessed. Alan Hamill, who is married to Suzanne Summers from Three's Company. Willie DeWitt. Al Johnson, former president of the CBC. Terry David Mulligan. I suppose they figured that instead of Stu Jeffries. Rock stars, Rod Stewart, Corey Hart, and Paul Simon. Obviously, they were never on our show. Ken Reed and Steve Podborski were not on our show, but some people thought they were. Also, Leonard Nimoy and Joe Fafard. Here's some interesting ones. People were confusing Gaëtan Boucher with other French people. A couple of people guessed André Gagnon, and some other people, Marc Garneau. Well, our hundreds of entries have befallen me now, so I will... I'm going to pick about 5, and those people will win. Well, I'll reach over here first of all. Let's see. Our first winner is Travis Topham. I guess it is from Regina. Yes, you got 3 of them correct. I don't know what I'm going to do with these two. I'll keep them in here. They'll get lost in the shuffle. As you can see, we did have several entries this week. Who's this one from? Dustin Lato up in Prince Albert. You're our second winner, Dustin. All of these people, excuse me, I'm going to come right up front here. There's no reason to not like make a big mess. Look at all these. We got major entries. Excuse me, I'm going quick. I'm a sick guy. Give me a break. Janet King, who lives in Smiley, Saskatchewan. Janet, you're number 3. Put that one here. I spotted a nice colorful one here. Happy 100th birthday. Thank you very much. This comes from Tracy Stadnick in Regina. You're our 4th winner. Put that one away. Oh, here's a full-size one here. Yeah, at least 3 of them are on there. What's the name here? Jessica. There it is. Jessica Parr, also in Regina. I believe that's 5. All of you folks will win a Switchback gym bag that looks just like this. I've taken up a lot of time. I'm going to plug the kettle back in and administer first aid. I have at least 3rd-degree burns on my leg. You folks can watch Get Smart. This week it is called The Day Smart Turned Chicken.
Since we opened our doors over 20 years ago, Audio Warehouse has offered the best price and selection on brand name products available. In addition to audio and video products, we have the music for your system. We carry one of the largest selections of cassette tapes, LPs, compact discs, at the lowest price anywhere. Audio Warehouse, great prices, tremendous selection, and superb service every day of the year. So come on down!
We asked hundreds of Canadian cat owners to try new Whiskas with their cats.
Nikki is very precious to me. I've never seen a cat food like Whiskas before. When I open the can, she's right there. You can really see meat or fish in the product. And I don't think I've ever seen that in a cat food before. I think the most important thing is that she enjoys it and that she eats it all. If she could talk, she'd say that Whiskas is it.
Try new Whiskas and see for yourself if your cat prefers it.
Going to the Brown Derby. Honey, kids, we're going to the Brown Derby.
This is the best part. At the Brown Derby Family Restaurant, there are many reasons for you to enjoy yourself. The elegant atmosphere, excellent food, tempting menu, nightly entertainment, Sunday brunch, and our reasonable prices. But the most popular reason is we'll make you feel like someone special.
And no autographs, please.
The Brown Derby Family Restaurant, 3926 Gordon Road, 2 blocks east of the Louvain.
Sometimes I think to myself, would I like him to get a little closer? And then I think, yeah, I'd like him to get a little closer. That's when I'm glad I've got Arid Extra Dry. Arid helps stop wetness before embarrassing odor can start. Very reassuring. Arid contains one of the most effective anti-wetness ingredients. So, if you like getting closer and you hate being embarrassed, get Arid Extra Dry.
Switchback presents Good News with Bill Wright. Good morning. Our top good news story comes from the Toronto Hospital for Sick Children, where 4-year-old Lindsay Ash is recovering from a bone marrow transplant. Lindsay's 7-year-old sister, Katie, donated some of her healthy marrow for the operation, which may save Lindsay's life. And it was necessary because Lindsay has an advanced form of cancer of the adrenal glands. Now, doctors plan to continue this type of surgery and hope to save more and more lives in the future. Our thanks goes to Cheryl Sanger, who lives in Regina. Thanks, Cheryl, for sending us that good news. Gianna Raby of Saskatoon reports good news from the Bridge City. 3-week-old Kira Stevens wasn't breathing properly on January 1st, and Perry Gursky, who is Kira's new neighbor, was right there to assist Kira's mom. Kathleen. And because Perry applied mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, the baby was saved. Perry didn't panic, and his fast actions meant everyone could breathe a little bit easier on New Year's Day. Thanks again to you, Gianna Rabi in Saskatoon, for that good news. And finally, the conclusion of a good news story from December is available thanks to the efforts of Sean Streifel. Now, you may remember Sean's good news from last month. It was a story that focused on fast-acting firefighters who extinguished a car fire near Sean's house in Northwest Regina. Well, Sean's pretty fast-acting also. He snapped these photos of the event. Thanks again to you, Sean. Your T-shirt is in the mail. I guess that goes for you too, Gianna Rabi and Cheryl Sanger. And don't forget that good news should be interesting for all of us. That means that Chad Waldner's news about naming his pet turtle Shooter might be good, but it's not quite what we had in mind, Chad. Just to show you that we're nice guys, though, we're going to send you a T-shirt as well. A turtleneck, I think, would be appropriate for him. Remember, if you see, hear, or read about good news, let us know about it. If we use your story, we're going to send you some good news back, a Switchback T-shirt. So send that good news to us. Here is our address. Switchback's Good News, care of CBC Television, 2440 Broad Street in Regina, and the postal code is S4P4A1. Now, every now and then, a music video comes along, which is, well, tremendous. A video that looks as good as it sounds. We have one of those for you this morning. This is Howard Jones in his latest, You Know I Love You, Don't You?
You got the socket, and I got the plug. I am the door, and you are the rug. I got the rhythm, and you got the beat. We feel it take us from our souls to our feet, and you know I
heard that tune before. I like that one a lot. Time to read some of your jokes. With my voice be willing, I'll attempt that right now. Our first joke was sent to us by Pamela Shaw in Cabry. Her joke is, what do you get if you run over a canary with a lawnmower? Shredded tweet. That's kind of how most of these go. Let's see here. Our joke number 2 comes from Christina Tavanets. Christina's joke, what did the Pink Panther say when he stepped on an ant? Dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant. Joke number 3. We're saving the best ones for the last. Joke number 3 comes from Ron Kopek in Weyburn, who says, person who stand behind car get exhausted. Okay. Joke number 4. Actually, this is a limerick that comes from Jody Bryn in Saskatoon. There once was a tutor who tooted a flute, and he tried to teach 2 young tutors to toot. Said the two to the tutor, is it harder to toot or to tutor 2 young tutors to toot? I don't know, Jody, but it was hard for me to say it. Here's a joke from Aaron Hirschman. When is it time to go to the dentist? 2:30. Big groans, big groans. Here's a joke from Quentin Wandler in Fox Valley. He actually has a couple of them. Old teachers never die. They just lose their class. And here's a good one. One way to keep teenagers out of hot water is to put dishes in it. But here it is, ladies and gentlemen, our best jest. This is the award-winning joke this week. Comes to us from Charlotte Kalachuk, Vernon Crescent in Regina. I will remind you, this is a truly tasteless joke. I'm warning you ahead of time. How do you make a dead cat meow? Well, you take the dead cat and you put it in the deep freeze for 3 days. Then you take it out and you run it through a table saw. Meow. There you have it. If you folks out there have a joke, I'll promise to read it. Maybe not on the show, but I promise I'll read it, and I may read it on the show. If you got some jokes, send them to us. Here's our address. More and More Jokes. Oh, there it is right there. Care of Switchback, 2440 Broad Street in Regina, Saskatchewan. And the postal code is S4P 4A1. We're going to answer some of your beefs. We've also got some dancing chickens, and we're going to fiddle around with this guy when we come back in 2 minutes and 12 seconds.
We asked hundreds of Canadian cat owners to try new Whiskas with their cats.
They're like the children. They're like the babies of the family. The first time I opened a tin of Whiskas, I noticed the difference. It came out more in chunks. It wasn't like a mush. When I put the Whiskas out for them, that's it. They just go to it. They just clean their plates. They didn't stop. I think it's the best cat food on the market. I really do.
Try new Whiskas and see for yourself if your cat prefers it.
When you bring your family and friends to the Hot Spot restaurant, be prepared to enjoy yourself. The Hot Spot menu features something for everyone, even those with the most discerning of tastes. From some of the best tasting flavor crisp chicken to souvlaki with pita bread, the Hot Spot cuisine is sure to please. You'll enjoy the nightly entertainment, the warm, friendly atmosphere, and the unique location. The Hot Spot restaurant with just a little bit extra for you. The Hot Spot above the Glencairn Bowling Center, 1620 9th Avenue.
At Bishop's, we're holding a clearance sale while there's lots of selection. Set yourself apart with a luxurious remembrance from our jewelry, china, and gift departments. Select from Waterford Crystal, fine bone china, or lustrous pewter. Choose elegant sterling silver plate flatware or a tea set. Surround yourself with all the elegance you deserve. Our brand name gifts in every price range fit every budget during this sale. Hurry, this sale won't last forever. Bishop's Fine Family Jewelers, 328 Main Street North, downtown Moose Jaw.
Phew, I'm roasting. Time for a deal. Yeah, no delicious milk chocolate.
And no colorful candy shells.
We can't be M&M's without candy shells or delicious milk chocolate.
Wake up, Peanut.
What? My candy shell. It was all a dream.
Come on, we're going to be late for the party.
Great day to be M&M.
Play it. All the world loves M&M's.
The milk chocolate melts in your mouth.
Not in your hand.
Welcome back, Saskatchewan, to the fastest 88 minutes and 50 seconds of nasal congestion you'd ever want to see. Time now for me to introduce a good friend of mine, a special guest, our special guest on this morning's Switchback. His name is Roy Warhurst, and just a little bit about this man. Spends some of his time in Calgary, but quite a bit of his time actually in Regina, because he is one of the key ingredients in the Country West Band. Country West, a network television show made right here in Saskatchewan with a lot of Saskatchewan people, actually. And we're very pleased to have Roy with us. He is the fastest and friendliest fiddler in the entire universe. Here's Roy. Actually, he's going to do two little numbers to demonstrate the variety in his talents, and well, because he couldn't make up his mind which one of these two songs to do. One is called Hot Canary, and the other one is Roy's own composition. It is called the Back 40 Ripoff.
Thank you. Thank you, Bill.
Okay, thanks very much, Roy. Roy's going to join me right now on the couch, and we'll learn about how in the heck he does that. I want to say thanks, first of all, to a couple of folks here that have sent some more cold remedies in here. Robert says, take Neocitran and 2 aspirins every day, 3 times a day for the next 2 weeks. Craig, 2 aspirins and call me in the morning. Craig, you didn't leave your phone number. Chastity says a mustard pack, probably close to the nose. Nicholas says eat lots of cinnamon. Just washed my mouth, can't do a thing with it. But my favorite one here comes from someone named Jean, who says a bottle of rum and rub it inside. I don't know what that means. Thanks for the cold remedies. If you have some more, give me a call. I'm desperate for a cure. Please welcome our special guest this morning, Roy Warhurst, joining me on the couch.
Thank you, Bill.
Morning, Roy.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thanks for being here. Now, Roy, right off the bat, I want to ask you a question that's been troubling me for a long time. What is the difference between a violin and a fiddle? They look pretty similar to me. Is there a difference?
There is no difference, Bill. It's just terminology, that's all. Some people call them fiddles, other people call them violins. Classical people are more inclined to refer to them as violins. Myself, I call them fiddle.
You call them a fiddle. Now, you've got a fiddle right there. It looks different, actually, than some I've seen. It looks like you've got spare parts.
I have 5 strings on this violin. Normally, there are 4. The ones I play have 5.
You're good enough to have an extra, or you need a spare?
No, I need a spare.
In case something goes wrong and it breaks. Now, as I mentioned, Roy's working on Country West. That must be a lot of fun, but you've worked with all kinds of people. It's amazing that you could have such an accomplished music background. You've recorded with just about everybody, and you're just 29 years of age. Is Country West a lot of fun?
Thank you. Yes.
You're welcome.
Actually, it's 29 years since I've been working on Country West. No, Country West is a tremendous group of people, and I was born in Saskatchewan.
Is that right?
Yeah, and this makes me really happy to be part of the show because, well, all with the exception of Joan Spears are Saskatchewan people. Steve Glassman and all the other people involved are from Saskatchewan.
It's a local show, something I guess the whole province can be proud of.
Well, I'm proud of it.
Yeah, and most of us are here. Actually, Country West happens about 50 meters away from here. It's going to be going... Actually, I was on Country West last night.
Yes. You did well.
I was clapping. I did really well. Roy, we see you up there on stage having a lot of fun. Obviously, there's a lot of work behind the scenes. you know, to make all this sort of things happen. And before we look at the recording session, you can explain to us the work that happens before the TV show. I want to remind everyone out there that if you have a question for Roy, now's the time to pick up the phone and ask us. Now remember, this is 1987, and our New Year's resolution on Switchback is to come up with new and innovative and creative questions. So please come up with a really neat question for Roy. You know, like Roy is like living with a hernia, your favorite video. Like, let's have really neat questions. Okay? Not like how much money do you make, how old are you when you started. Good questions. Okay, now they're busy. Oh, the phones are already lighting up, Roy. So while the people are phoning in, let's roll that clip. This is a recording session, the Country West Band. Behind the scenes, Roy, tell us what's going on.
Well, there's Cal. Cal is the foundation of our rhythm section, great drummer. And we are doing a pre-record on the Deborah Lorenz, one of her tunes on the show right now.
Now, Roy, I see you there with headphones on. What are you listening to?
I'm listening to the band, all our band tracks. There's Gary and Rob. Gary's our wonderful engineer. Rob is our music director on the show, and that concerned fellow is myself.
Now, so you hear all the different instruments, or just yourself?
Oh no, we hear all the band tracks that are coming in simultaneously.
And it's called a pre-record because you record the bed tracks, I guess, before the show actually starts.
In most cases, occasionally we will do music live off the floor, right off the set. But under most conditions, we record it as you're seeing right now.
You look to be having fun, Roy. And a nice hat there too.
Oh, thank you. There's Jack.
I've seen those fingers before.
Yeah, there's the fellow that he lost the guitar war with you, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Actually, you're about to lose a fiddle war with me, but that's a secret, so we won't tell anyone.
Well, what you're seeing now and what you're hearing is Deborah, the star of our show, of course, and we are laying down this track for this particular tune, which is going to be appearing on one of our later shows.
What's the name of this song?
Bad Love.
Bad Love. Yeah, close to home.
This is my favorite time. I'm resting.
Is that your 5-string we're looking at?
Yes, this is the same violinist we're using today, as a matter of fact, Bill. We're really fortunate, as well as the musicians on the show, of course, is all the different individuals that work so hard to put it together.
We've had nearly everyone from the Country West Band actually on Switchback at some time or other. I guess Joan Spears and Larry McCormick, the only two we've yet to have on, and if they want a sweatshirt, they better get a hold of us really quick.
Great.
All right, Roy, we're going to grab some calls here, see what kind of questions we have for you. Good morning, welcome to Switchback.
When did you first get interested?
When did you first get started, Roy?
I was born in Arborfield, Saskatchewan, a long time ago, Bill. 1933. I started playing when I was 7. My uncle left a violin. He went away to the war, and he left a violin at our house, and I started playing.
So you've been at this for quite a while.
Well, like I said, 29 years.
Yeah, 29 years. Thanks for calling. Bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Hi, Bill.
Hello. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. You got a question for Roy?
Yeah. Roy, how long have you been fiddling?
45 years.
45?
45 years, yes. A long time.
Have you been fiddling yourself?
No.
Are you interested in taking up the... I consider this a sport.
Well, no, I don't really want to.
It's a little tough, is it? Okay, thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Good morning, welcome to Switchback. Have you got a truly innovative and creative question for us?
Yeah.
Good.
How long have you been
No. Ask Roy about like how many grandchildren he has. What's your zodiac sign? Can we do lunch? Sorry, go ahead. Have you got a question for Roy? A truly innovative and creative one?
How much do you make per day?
Well,
per year.
Per year? Depending on how hard I want to work, but it would range anywhere from $40,000 on up.
Roy does very well. Actually, there's not a lot of people, I guess, that do very well in the world of fiddling because there's not that many that are that good.
Well, it's a very restricted type of occupation, but truly it is a lot of fun, and you can make a good living at it if you want to work hard. It's like anything else.
And you work pretty hard. You spend a lot of time
a lot of time traveling, yes, and a lot of time recording.
Okay, thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, bye-bye. We got a contest this week which deals with Country West. It's a chance for you people to win. I'm wearing it. A Country West t-shirt that looks just like this except doesn't have cold germs in it. And if you'd like to win a shirt like this, you just have to answer this question. I know Roy knows the answer. Don't give any hints.
Oh, okay.
The question is, Country West is a network CBC television show. It comes on Saturday nights. Tell me what time on Saturday nights you can watch Country West. Write that down and send it to us. Here is the address. It is Switchback, care of CBC Television, 2440 Broad Street in Regina. The postal code is S4P4A1. So jot that down. Remember, what time does the show Country West appear on network television? There you go. That's given us enough time, Roy, to find a new spot over here in the land of television. Now, it's time to do something that, well, I know we have never done before. We're going to have a little fiddling challenge here. And Roy doesn't know what I've practiced for how long? 40 seconds, maybe. I played one note earlier this morning already, so that's one in a row. Now, we're going to play that track that we heard a little earlier. It's called Bad Love.
Yes.
And Roy is going to, well, I'll let Roy start, okay? He's our guest. So we'll let Roy begin, and I'll try to pick it up after that, sir. Okay.
Okay, Bill. Get ready now. Hey, that's great. Also showing off now. You got it. Got it.
Well, it wasn't really fair, Roy.
You did well, but I think it has a cold. I'm not sure.
I think I have a cold, but you have an extra string. And I just have these 4.
I'm sorry. I wasn't really fair, was it?
Thank you, Roy. It was a good challenge. We'll call it a tie.
I'm happy.
We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to continue to practice here.
Want a nice light snack right now? Oh, hi there. I gotta go. Oh, I can't wait. Come on, we're getting closer. Whoa, excuse me, pardon me, getting closer. Hi guys, nice hats. Down here. Whoa, oh, it's gonna be good. Oh, pardon me, I think I see what I want. Gotcha.
If you want a nice light snack, go get it.
Custom draperies by Springcrest are designed for perfectionists. This washable spring pleater forms draperies with soft, rounded pleats always evenly spaced from rod to floor. Wooden rods are custom built in our workshop and sewing is done on the premises. Visit our showrooms for courteous professional help in choosing from hundreds of samples. Springcrest also carries a large selection of vertical and Venetian blinds. Take advantage of our January sale. Visit our showrooms at 2144 Broad Street, Regina and 19 Athabasca Street West in Moose Jaw.
That's Entertainment has put the spotlight on Panasonic TVs featuring state-of-the-art Quintrex 2 CompuFocus Picture Tube, the ultimate in viewing pleasure. Panasonic at special low prices from That's Entertainment in the Northgate Mall.
Which night is your favorite at Granny's? Monday, pizza. Tuesday, chicken and ribs. Wednesday, steak and shrimp. Thursday, barbecue chicken. Friday, from the sea. Saturday, New York steak. Sunday, veal cordon bleu. Which night is my favorite at Granny's? All of them.
At Regina Colorworks, we focus on offering quality photo finishing. New to Regina, our slide processing facility is the only one in southern Saskatchewan. Regina Colorworks offers film processing, slide duplication, prints from slides, and enlargements. We sell and use Kodak products. Promptness is guaranteed. Orders received early in the morning will be completed by afternoon. Now that's professional service you can count on. Regina Colorworks, the corner of Dutney and Broad. We'll give you our best shot.
Everyone comes from somewhere, and here at Switchback, we try to be everywhere. There are nearly 1 million people who live in Saskatchewan, and we're going to try to meet all of you. But if you live in one of Saskatchewan's many smaller communities, it may not be easy to get to Switchback. So let Switchback get to you with our small town tour. Yeah, Switchback goes beyond the city limits to visit your small town. But hey, you've got to make it worth our while. What has your small town got to offer? Interesting sights, characters, events? Can you gather everyone together for a small town welcome? And most importantly, what can you supply by way of gifts and home cooking? Could be a long ride and we get pretty hungry. Anyway, here's how you enter your small town. First, tell us why your small town is special. Next, list all the possible activities we could do, sites we could see, important people to visit, things that would be of interest to Switchback viewers. And remember, be prepared to have us visit on a Monday. Then send your invitation to us here at Switchback, care of CBC Television, 2440 Broad Street in Regina. The postal code is S4P4A1. So whether you live in Lang, Coronac, or Burr, we'd love to tour your town. Did I mention the part about the gifts and the home cooking? Bit of a selection there, some of the cold remedies which have been handed to me already. So far, actually, the best suggestion I've found is has been this appendage here. It's a cough suppressant. Apparently, it's hooked onto a home appliance. It looks familiar to me. Actually, the neat thing too, it also removes lint, which can be also important. Yes, small towns. We want to thank Vonnie Schmidt. I guess who was in Lang, who helped us do Lang, Karen MD down in Coronac. We only got to 2 small towns last year. Thanks to you folks, and also thanks to the people in Burr, and thanks to the people in La Ronge, and all those people that keep inviting us. We are not ignoring you. We have not forgot about you. We're just having some problems with our travel arrangements. That's it. As soon as we come up with appropriate travel arrangements, it's a good story. Then we're going to get right back into things and do some more small town visits in 1987. If we're healthy enough. I want to thank the wise men for the Christmas tree, in case I forgot. I also want to thank Mr. Tux for last week's tuxedo. I want to thank you folks for being so patient with a guy who can barely speak. Time now to get to the conclusion of this week's Get Smart, a favorite of mine called Today Smart Turned Chicken.
Your beef.
Oh, excuse me. Just a bit of a bad cold this morning. All right, time now to ask you people to tell me what's your beef. You may have heard your beef. It's actually called What's Your Beef. The first beef comes to us from Miri Cornish from Regina, who says, my beef is you never keep the address on the screen long enough. Well, Miri, for you, we're going to put the address, we'll put the address in this monitor right here with my magic fingers. Are you ready, Miri? Watch this. Okay. There's the What's Your Beef address. We're going to leave it there for a long time. So you write down this address, Miri, and then quit complaining, okay? Because I'm sick. Be nice to me. Our second beef comes to us from Kimberly Bujajic. Kim. Hi, Kim. Kim's beef is when it's very cold outside at school, the teachers stay inside, and we have to go out. I don't think that's fair. I don't either, Kim. Good beef. And tell your teacher I said that. Our third beef comes to us from Chris Warnecki, I believe that's Warnecki, whose beef is, when you go skiing and whenever you do the snowplow, your left ski falls off. I know that really beefs me too. I think the best thing is to get a giant wing nut and just put it right through your foot and mount that ski in it, and it won't come off. A couple of beefs here that are my beef. We'll call these Bill's beefs. My beef concerns some of you people, unfortunately, when you write to us. I got an entry here this week from the Switchback contest. You named some of our celebrities on the 100th edition, but nowhere, even on the envelope, is a return address. So even if this person had won, they couldn't win. And that's my beef. If you folks have some more beefs, we'd like to hear about them, and we'd like to answer them. I also have a beef about my voice right now. I can't help that. So if you have some more beef, send them to us. There's our address. What's your beef? Switchback, care of CBC Television, 2440 Broad Street in Regina, Saskatchewan. Okay, the postal code, of course, S4P4A1. While I continue to demystify my face, we're going to be back in 2 minutes and 12 seconds with Peter Gabriel and these Dancing Chicken.
Phew, I'm roasting. Time for a dip. Yeah, no delicious milk chocolate.
And no colorful candy shells.
We can't be M&Ms without candy shells or delicious milk chocolate.
Wake up, Peanut.
What? My candy shell. It was all a dream.
Come on, we're going to be late for the party.
Great day to be M&M.
Play it. All the world loves M&Ms.
The milk chocolate melts in your mouth.
Not in your hand.
It's here. It's out of this world. The Big Mac Attack Pack. With the one and only Big Mac. The large size of your favorite soft drink. And the large order of our world-famous fries. Only $2.99. Large fries, large drink, and a Big Mac. The Big Mac Attack Pack, only $2.99. The Big Mac Attack Pack really satisfies a Big Mac attack. But hurry, it's on Earth for a limited time only.
At Bishop's, we're holding a clearance sale while there's lots of selection. Set yourself apart with a luxurious remembrance from our jewelry, china, and gift departments. Select from Waterford crystal, fine bone china, or lustrous pewter. Choose elegant sterling silver plate flatware or a tea set. Surround yourself with all the elegance you deserve. Our brand name gifts in every price range fit every budget during this sale. Hurry, this sale won't last forever. Bishop's Fine Family Jewelers, 328 Main Street North, downtown Moose Jaw.
At Regina Colorworks, we focus on offering quality photo finishing. New to Regina, our slide processing facility is the only one in southern Saskatchewan. Regina Colorworks offers film processing, slide duplication, prints from slides, and enlargements. We sell and use Kodak products. Promptness is guaranteed. Orders received early in the morning will be completed by afternoon. Now that's professional service you can count on. Regina Colorworks, the corner of Dewdney and Broad. We'll give you our best shot.
Welcome back, Saskatchewan. A couple more cold remedies. Really quickly, my favorite one so far comes from Chris, who says, put Vaseline all over your face, garlic in your nostrils, and then put your face over a humidifier for 10 minutes. Chris, I tried it. Didn't do anything for my cold, but my complexion, poof, cleared up. The first 2 layers of skin, in fact, are now laying on the desk here. Time for our third and final video of the morning. This is a famous video. Actually, Peter Gabriel's album entitled So is going to do very well in the Grammys about 1 month from now. It's called Sledgehammer. There are 7,000 film edits in this video. Now, if you're really quick, you can count those edits as they happen. But if you're like me and arithmetic is not your favorite subject, just sit back and enjoy Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer. Show for me, I would show for you. Yeah, you gotta love the dancing chicken. That's one of my favorite videos. It's going somewhere. By now, almost everyone has heard about Rick Hansen and his man-in-motion journey. And now here's a Canadian guy who is a superstar, a superhero, a super athlete. He's been through 33 countries already as he tries to go all the way around the world in a wheelchair. He's more than halfway across Canada now, and we're delighted that he is doing so well. He's trying to raise $10 million for spinal cord research. He's also trying to raise awareness in you and in me of the abilities of disabled people. Not just that they're in wheelchairs and they can't do things, but in fact that they are very talented, very creative, and have a lot of abilities. Now, we hope to have Rick Hansen on our show in a couple of weeks when he comes through our province, and we want you people to help us help him. Here's how we're going to do it. We have arranged for a poster contest. It is called the Man in Motion Poster Contest, a chance for all you people out there to make a poster to cheer Rick on. Maybe it says, "Go, Rick, go," "Attaboy, you're my favorite man in motion." Whatever you want to do to promote the Man in Motion tour, you make up that poster. When he comes through town, we'll make sure he gets all of those posters to cheer him on. Now, we've also got a dozen prizes each week, 10 grand prizes at the end. So there's a lot of ways for you people to get involved and help Rick, also for us to help you with some prizes. All in all, a wonderful project. Let's take a look at those rules. We got some rules for you. This will help clarify things. First of all, the poster size must be 21.5 by 28 centimeters. Yes, Mom and Dad, that's 8.5 by 11 inches. If you include a stamped, self-addressed envelope, we will send you a prize. So make sure you put that stamped, self-addressed envelope inside with your poster. Now, there'll be 12 weekly winners, 10 grand prize winners. Everyone who sends us that stamped, self-addressed envelope with their poster wins a piece of our Switchback desk. Yes, believe it or not, we are going to chop our Switchback desk up into little tiny pieces, and we'll actually mail you a piece of our Switchback desk. It's a strange thing, but it's about the only way we could come up with to make sure that we get a new desk, because this one's getting really old. So there you go, a chance to help Rick Hansen, a chance to help yourself, have some fun, draw a poster. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll see our first 12 winners, in fact, next week. But right now, we want to inspire you people by taking a look at Rick and seeing that this guy, in fact, is a superhero, and you'll see he has a lot of ability himself. This is a special Rick Hansen Man in Motion video put together by CBC Ottawa. Watch this.
Moving straight ahead, you knew it all.
Waiting on tables takes a lot out of you, but it's something that I take a lot of pride in. You've got to be the best you can be. You know, when a day's work's over, I really look forward to a Mars bar. It just tastes so good.
Mars Bar has the goodness of milk, corn and cane sugars, and a thick, thick chocolatey coating. You get tremendous value in a big, big Mars Bar.
A Mars bar a day at work, rest, and play.
Hi, AA cleaners. How much to get a sports jacket cleaned? $24. I'll get back to you on that one, sir. Pockets? Yeah, there's 3. 2 on the inside. So pockets are $1.50 extra each. So that'll make it, what, $31.50. $3 for the collar, but the sleeves are free? Oh, this week only. Okay.
When quality and service matter, try us, Queen City Cleaners, with 5 Regina locations.
I'm Lori Regier. Join me Saturdays for lifestyle stories and arts features on Daybreak. Then later in the day, Ambience, showcasing Saskatchewan's literary and performing arts. Daybreak and Ambience, for the curious mind.
Want to grow plants that look like these? Come on down to Linda's Hydroponic House, 1271 Scarth, and let them introduce you to soilless gardening. Houseplants love hydroculture, and you can grow vegetables indoors year-round. You can even transplant your current soil plants into a soilless medium. Compact, simplifies plant care. No soil-related diseases or pests. Discover the advantages of hydroculture at Linda's Hydroponic House, 1271 Scarth.
Okay, Saskatchewan, the action continues. In fact, some of the younger people in our audience are already working on their Rick Hansen posters, so don't forget to do that. Time now for me to thank Roy Warhurst, the fastest and friendliest fiddler in the nation. Roy, thank you, Bill. The chicken appears to be coming down with a bit of a stiffness. Thank you. Thanks for being here, Roy. We want to remind you folks of our Country West contest. You have a chance to win this shirt, as modeled delightfully by Jason Carson. Jason, that is an amazing shirt. If you want to win that shirt, tell me what time you can watch Country West on television Saturday nights on CBC. Write that down and send it to us. Switchback, care of CBC Television, 2440 Broad Street in Regina. The postal code, everyone should know it, S4P4A1. On next week's Switchback, we have, of course, an all-new Get Smart videos by the Eurythmics and Van Halen. You'll like that. We'll take a look at our first dozen Rick Hansen poster winners. I might be phoning you, so remember to always include your phone number with any entry for us. Also, we're going to do something called Spot the Doc. It's a secret. I'm the only one that knows about it. So you'll find out about that next week. And speaking of doctors, my mom's in the hospital, so take care, Mom, and get home real quick, and then you can look after me. We'll see you next Sunday on Switchback at 9 o'clock. Bye-bye.
This is CBC Television.